I'm Dr. Ruwan Wijayamuni, the Chief Medical Officer of the Public Health Department of the Colombo Municipal Council, Sri Lanka. And my main responsibility is to safeguard the public health of the city dwellers and the visitors of the city of Colombo. When it comes to the main issues of the food system, I think, and its sustainability, the biggest problem is high degree of food wastage. A lot of food had been wasted during its storage and transportation. Then, of course, owing to that, the high food prices are also inevitable. So that's the second issue that I see, which we have to address. And thirdly, of course, there's a food safety issues, especially when it comes to the lower grade of food providers, the caterers, the restaurants, and small hotels and things like that, and the canteens. So if I put everything in a nutshell, I think number one is food wastage, high prices of food, and also thirdly the food safety and safeguarding food safety. For a long time, food has been looked upon, the food and the food supply had been looked upon as a central function of the central government of Sri Lanka. But now we can see more and more the provincial government and also the local government coming into the scene. And when it comes to food shortage, when it comes to the food waste, in the past the government had started a lot of projects, especially to prevent food wastage during the transportation from the producer, from the farmer, to the regional level food storage or the retailer, to the wholesaler, and from there to the cities. So usually the food has been brought in lorries and in gunny bags sort of things, one on the top of the other. So a lot of things, especially the perishable items like vegetable and fruits, are getting badly affected. Of course, when it comes to the staple food like rice, potatoes and things like that, of course, it's to a lesser extent. But I think the government had taken a lot of steps to improve the transportation, but there had been a lot of resistance from the transporters and wholesalers to do that. So it's not happening to the level of expectation of the government and the people. So it's yet to be addressed, especially when it comes to the food prices. Again, the government of Sri Lanka is trying to intervene time to time when there's a shortage or when high prices of food items are taking place. So they're trying to intervene in the manner of government buying the products, for example, rice or vegetables, and straight away going and selling it at the community level. But I think it's not a sustainable thing. But nevertheless, it had to be done as the need arises. But I think here, as a third issue, we have this food safety and hygiene issue, where a lot more had been done than the food for the food safety and also for the high food prices. Mainly when it comes to food safety and hygiene, there's a very good legislative framework from a Food Act of 1980, number 26, and also there are some municipal council bylaws which really governs and also give the local authorities the power to control and be in control of the safety and hygiene standards. So I think there's a lot more to be done in that field as well. I think, especially when it comes to from what is within my purview, I think I will be taking very serious concern about the food safety issues within the city, and also when feeding the city. Very stringent set of laws we need, and its implementation is very much required, and also a lot of education should go into it, and it's on the pipeline. And also we need the caterers to receive what you call proper licensing procedures, and also they need a lot of what you call training in food handlers, that sort of things, and medical examinations. So all that is being done, and is yet to be delivered to a larger contingent of food handlers and the caterers. And when it comes to, of course, food wastage, I think we have to study that in detail and see at what stages and at what level really this is happening and what action we should be doing. So more research and action-oriented research had to be done in that line. And of course, that will ease the high food prices also. But nevertheless, we have to look at the seasonalities, more storage facilities for, especially when we have ample supply of food items. So we need better storage facilities, and of course, transportation had to be done at a required level. So those are the things that are on the pipeline.